the Halton Environmental Network was grateful to receive funding from the Ontario Petroleum Foundation in order to research the potential impact of household food waste on community greenhouse gas emissions and whether or not there's a way to intervene to reduce those emissions. So thankfully, with that funding, we were able to work with Value Chain Management International, who were the architects and reporters on the study that took place in Oakville this past year.
65 participating households measured their food loss and waste for an entire week. Dr. Martin Gooch explains the study's results.
The average person in Oakville wastes 1.7 kilos of food per week, some of which is unavoidable, but much of which is avoidable. And that equates, given the population of Oakville, to over 16,000 tonnes of food loss and waste per year, which in turn relates to 43,000 metric tonnes of carbon dioxide.
That would equal over 10,000 cars being driven for a year. The waste figures were higher than what the region of Halton had estimated.
50% more than official figures, because official figures look at organic streams only. This study looked at food loss and waste regardless of the disposal stream.
26 households did a follow-up interview after the study. Around half the respondents were surprised at the amount of food that had gone to waste. 70% shared much of the waste came from simply being lost in the depths of their fridge.
Our studies over the years have shown we're living on credit. We're living beyond our planet's ability to replenish natural resources. That means we have a responsibility to lessen our impact on the environment. We need to before we're forced to. And a key impact we have on our environment is through our style of living. And one aspect of a style of living is food. And what the study shows is that the enormous extent to which we can reduce our environmental footprint by more responsibly purchasing food and then making the best use of that food that we have purchased. So we found, for example, that reducing avoidable waste alone by 50%, which is well within the realms of possibility, is the equivalent to taking well over 3,000 cars off the road in Oakville alone each year.
Participants shared some of the ways they would be changing their habits, including no longer buying in bulk as part of those large packages were inevitably going to waste. Throughout October, Halton Environmental Network will be sharing tips and suggestions for helping community members to reduce their food print.
Certainly thinking ahead as to what you're planning to purchase and only purchasing what you can use in the time that is allowed. And if you don't think you'll be able to use something soon enough, ensuring that you have proper ways to store that food, possibly freeze it if that's necessary in order to preserve it. And really, I think, it's the month of Thanksgiving as well, to really be conscientious about what you're purchasing and demonstrating gratitude for that, recognizing that a lot of resources have gone into that food getting to your house, and you're really its last destination. So being thankful and grateful for that, and therefore demonstrating appreciation for it by using it effectively and properly and not letting it go to waste.
Reporting for Halton News, I'm Nikki Wesley.